There she is.
You have to stop meeting like this. People will talk, you know.
Oh, they're talking all right. Joelle walked into court with Johnny day after day during his high-profile, multi-million-dollar trial. Now the two are officially dating, but there's a twist. He's obviously divorced, but she is still married.
Johnny Depp has got himself a new romantic interest, and Amber Heard is not happy. Rumors and speculations about Johnny's relationship have been ongoing since the defamation trial, with some even suggesting that he was dating Camille Vasquez. But Camille, who is in a long-term relationship with someone else, quickly shuts down that rumor. Well, Pagesix has confirmed that Johnny is in fact dating Joelle Rich, his attorney, who represented him during his UK libel trial against the Sun. And Amber is far from happy and is trolling Joelle for leaving her kids and husband to be with Johnny. But how exactly did Amber react to this news? And did Joelle really abandon her kids to be with Johnny? Unlike Amber, Johnny appears to be in a much better place and has been having a good time since the defamation trial, going on tour, and even starting a new relationship. According to People magazine, a source close to Johnny said that he is actually in a much better place lately. He takes better care of himself. The source went on to say he is dating and genuinely seems happy. Although Johnny had been rumored to be dating his attorney, Camille, who had won the case for him during the trial. Camille had been quick and adamant that she was not in any form of relationship with Johnny except their professional lawyer-client relationship. She mentioned how she and Johnny had been friends and clients for 4.5 years and called the allegations sexist and unethical. It's also an unethical charge being made. It's sexist, she said. It's unfortunate and it's disappointing, but at the same time, it kind of comes with the territory of being a woman just doing her job. I can't say I was all that surprised. It's disappointing that certain outlets kind of ran with it or said that my interactions with Johnny, who is a friend and I've known and represented for 4.5 years now, that my interactions in any way were inappropriate or unprofessional. That's disappointing to hear. And speaking of Johnny, she said, this man was fighting for his life, and it broke my heart to see him day in and day out have to sit there and listen to the most horrific allegations being made against him. And if I can provide any bit of comfort, then of course I would do that, whether it's holding his hand or letting him know that we were there and we were going to fight for him because he deserved it. Now, as we all know, Joelle, on the other hand, was not one of the lawyers who defended Johnny in this most recent trial. However, she did seem very interested in it and was present at court for every single meeting. And though she had once defended Johnny, she had already passed the time frame in which the rule would apply. According to US Weekly, a source had told them that there was no professional obligation for her being there. Johnny and Joelle would discreetly meet up in hotels during the early stages of their romance. Another source confirmed this and told the Mail she was not there in a professional capacity as she wasn't on the US team that were dealing with the case. There was a big US legal team and she was not a part of it. Let's say that it was obvious that something was in the air between them. And although it is unclear when the relationship began, it might have had a longer timeline than everyone thinks. And considering how we mentioned that her appearance in court was not for business, it seems like it might have gone on all through the trial, possibly prior. According to endless photos from inside and outside the courthouse, Joelle would arrive with Johnny, sit directly behind him in the first row, wave to his fans upon the day's end, exit the premises with him, and even leave in the same vehicle. Apparently, some sources had also told TMZ that Johnny and Joelle were allegedly very much an item during the nasty trial. But one thing their sources seemed adamant about was that the couple was not exclusive and that Johnny was spotted on the set of his new movie, getting cozy with a woman while filming over in France. The TMZ source said he's Johnny Depp and he's not going to settle down with one partner, at least not yet. But according to new reports, Johnny and Joelle are quite serious about each other. According to US Weekly, it's serious between them. They are the real deal. Their chemistry is off the charts. Joelle had defended Johnny during his case against the Sun. The UK lawsuit was originally filed in 2018 but was delayed to 2020 because of the pandemic. Johnny sued the Sun for an article that they published that suggested several DV allegations Amber made against Johnny before their split in 2016. However, the UK's High Court ultimately ruled that the outlet's article was not libelous because Amber's claims were substantially true. And although he requested an appeal, the court denied his petition. At the time, Joelle had also told Deadline that she seriously questioned the UK judge's decision not to allow the appeal. But Johnny was not the only high-profile celebrity that Joelle represented. In addition to working on Johnny's case, Joelle represented Meghan Markle in her case against the publishers of the Mail. She had sued them for publishing a private letter she sent to her estranged father, Thomas Markle, and she had won. Joelle was able to win Meghan's case, and the Mail was forced to issue a public apology to Meghan, and they also agreed to cover a portion of her legal costs and pay her £1 million in damages. And aside from being Johnny's girlfriend, Joelle has proven to be quite a formidable character with a lot of other accomplishments. She is a partner at a law firm in London called Shillings in London, and according to her bio, she helps helps individuals and families in the public eye protect their privacy and reputations, both in and outside of the courtroom. She defends people's reputations against false and defamatory allegations in print, online, and on social media, and has expertise in protecting individuals' privacy from unwarranted intrusion and media attention. But what is all this talk about Joelle abandoning her kids to be with Johnny? Apparently, Joelle is a mother of 2 children whom she had left behind in London while supporting Johnny during his trial in Virginia. But that's not all. It seems like she is also married to her husband, Jonathan Rich. Although they are reportedly separated but not officially divorced, friends of Joelle had said that she had dropped off the radar in June when she suddenly wasn't in London anymore. The move confused many as she had only just moved into her £1 million house in North London about a year ago with Jonathan. Her friends had also said that everything in their world seemed solid, and they had even embarked on home improvements together. According to US Weekly, Joelle was already married to Jonathan before dating Johnny and was reportedly about to move to the new apartment she had gotten and improved with Jonathan. But something happened between them which led to their separation. And when her friends reported that they suddenly had no idea where she was because she had dropped off the radar, they soon found out that she was with Johnny all along. Joelle and Jonathan are now in the process of getting a divorce. And although fans are excited that Johnny has finally moved on, many are apprehensive that he did it with a married woman. And it is currently unknown if Johnny had anything to do with Joelle's pending divorce from her husband. Those who are happy that he moved on from his toxic relationship made comments like this: "I am absolutely delighted for Johnny and his new girlfriend. He deserves love that is genuine, and this wonderful woman supported him emotionally through difficult times. This is the time for Johnny to move on and forget about all the trauma that a narcissist caused him. Good luck and congratulations to this beautiful couple, wishing them all the happiness in the world." And those who were disappointed that he was dating a married woman called him a homewrecker. Johnny never learns. He always creates karma. And then he says, why did this happen? His girlfriend is married. He is a homewrecker. He wrecked his home. Then he will wreck many homes, as I see. Another user commented, good men don't date married women, and a good parent wouldn't leave their kids for 2 months. And as Camille stated when everyone thought she was dating him, it would be unethical to date a client. I do truly hope he gets it right this time. Though he did say that they were not exclusive, and I read he was hanging out with someone else on the set of his film, and that she wants more commitment than he does. There are those who don't believe a word of it. I don't believe this relationship goes beyond professional and friends, not so different from his relationship with Camille. Johnny wants to appeal the UK verdict, and I believe the so-called GF was there to observe proceedings to assist with that appeal. It saddens me that these speculations occur. No one deserves that harsh treatment. Can't we all just let this dear soul rest, relax, and recover from such a horrendous 6+ year journey through? As for Amber's reaction, source close to her reveal that she just wants to move forward with her life and isn't paying attention to Johnny or his personal life. The insider further added, she doesn't care who he dates and just wants to move forward with her life. But what do you think of all this? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. And if you think this tea was hot, you won't believe what happened here.